Ormond, alone, drugged, locked up in a mental hospital. Never has he needed us more. We're here, we're back. The technology may be basic. The studio may be my parents' garage. But we're on the air. Case file 365, 365 seconds of pure Callum. I say, have you met my tree?
Hello, good day to you.
No, it's this tree, the tree of Callumness. On my left, Cal's allies. In the centre, undecided. And on the right, all the people that are making Cal's life a living nightmare. Shall we? Before we talk about Cal's friends and his enemies, can I just say, Cal, how horrible is his life? He's ended up in this asylum under a false name with that evil criminal Sligo pulling the strings. And no one even knows where he is. Oh, God, how much can a 15-year-old bear? To Cal's enemies, Sligo and Bruno are trying a new tack to get Cal to talk this month, hence Greenwood Lodge. Now, in this episode and in March, we've heard rumours that these two were in jail together.
It wasn't like this when Vulcan and me were inside. I deserve respect because I earned it.
Moving to Oriana, super bad evil cow from hell, conning Nurse Jennifer into giving her information about the drawings and then ordering Kelvin to go and steal them. But what intrigues me the most is that Kelvin, Oriana's brother, has done something he doesn't want his sister to know about.
Tell me, or your sister's gonna find out something about her little brother.
You wouldn't.
Oh, you know I would.
Is the secret that Kelvin owes a lot of money to Bruno, or is it that Kelvin's been giving Bruno Cal's location? Or is it something else? Regardless, Kelvin is the chink in Oriana's armour, which might work in Cal's favour at some stage. On the subject of Nurse Jennifer, she gave Cal the memory stick, but well, she also gave Oriana the information about the drawings. Personally, I think she's been duped by the master manipulator Oriana, so let's put her on Team Cal. Yeah, I know. Okay, McGrath, blasted with capsicum spray by Cal, so he's bound to be a little peeved. But as Cal says in this month's vlog, he's got no choice. He can't give himself up. He has to stay alive for 365.
There's a certain detective who won't be very happy with me today, but I wasn't trying to hurt him. I was just trying to get myself out of there. Everyone wants this to be over.
I can't say I feel sorry for McGrath, but he is starting to realise that Cal's not just a psycho kid and that there's more people involved. Let's put him in undecided, just for now. To Cal's allies, and Bogue still suspects Winter of leading the baddies to Cal. If you're like me and you think Bogue is being a bit of a dill, and if you think that Cal might be falling for Winter a little bit, yeah, can't blame him really. Then get to Facebook. I'm posting there most days as Barty Casefile 365. Let's see if we can't get these two working together. Have you noticed anything different about this episode of Casefile 365? How quiet it's been? No annoying text messages from a certain Spygirl99 giving me a hard time? No? Well, okay. Well, as I was gonna... Damn it, she gets me every time! It is a text from Spygirl99 and it says, I'm always here, Barty. You'll never be free of me until Cal survives 365. Don't forget the peach. Peach. Ah, the peach. Melba, the kindly old lady with a fascination for crime stories. Definitely on Cal's side, especially when you see the interview she gave with that dingbat reporter Belinda Scott.
Do you have any idea where he might be headed?
There was a map in his backpack that had a circle around Darwin. And then a little book fell out of his pocket, and that was called How to Learn Indonesian. Now, I mean, I'm not a detective.
Oh, I see what you're doing there, Melba. Lying to protect Cal. Very, very clever. I like it. I like it a lot. Silence! Barty's awesome research into calamology has commenced. Now, in April, our biggest developments concern the drawings made by Tom Ormond on his deathbed. Thanks to Winter, we now know that the drawing of the waiter is actually a butler, and it's a reference to Cal's lineage. And thanks to Bogues, we know that the key to unlocking the riddle is in the Caesar shift. But what is a Caesar shift?
Named after Julius Caesar, who used it in his private correspondence, the Caesar shift is one of the simplest and most well-known encryption techniques. It is a type of substitution cipher. Each letter of the plain text is replaced by a letter in the alphabet, a fixed number of positions down the alphabet. So with a shift of 3, A becomes D.
So it's got nothing to do with salad?
Who are you?
Well, that answers that. So we just need to know how many to shift it by. And clue-wise, another thing you need to do is watch this month's webisode online. It's where we learn what role the jewel plays in all this and what the drawing of the angel means.
We just need to find the missing 2 lines of the riddle.
And the jewel, of course. Jewel? The Ormond jewel. You'll need that as well.
You never mentioned any jewel.
The jewel originally belonged to your ancestor, Black Tom Butler, the man who wrote the riddle. It's more than likely you need to combine the riddle and the jewel to solve the mystery.
Where is it?
It hasn't been sighted for quite a while.
Very informative. Okay, so this is my horn of extreme dislike. And I am extremely disliking having to race through case file each month. I mean, 365 seconds is nowhere near enough time to do this. So, FMC, cough up the extra seconds or I may have to call in the troops. Whoa, okay, got it, it's all right, okay. So I've also been collecting rewards at conspiracy365.tv. By now you should have about 3 months and be hanging for April. If not, then we'll get to it. You can also collect your rewards using the Conspiracy 365 app. The May episode of Conspiracy 365 goes to air the first Saturday of the month. In May, that's the 5th. And let's not forget the one good thing that happened this month. Gabby is breathing on her own again with help from her brother's impassioned speech. Is that the first time you've ever seen Cal smile on this show? And I'll leave you on that happy note. Until May.